What is going on, my fellow Clashers? My name is Clash with Nicholas, and I'm bringing you guys yet another episode of Clash Royale. So the update is here, guys, and let me tell you, it is very cool. So we got a brand new arena, so we got 2 new cards, and we also got 3 new chests. So the one thing I want to focus on this episode is talking about the brand new cards, the Zappies and the Hunter. We'll start off with the Zappies. The Zappies are basically like a miniature Sparky and a Zap spell put together. They don't do a whole lot of damage, and there's 3 of them, but they do a lot of help. They do a lot of work against, stunning, troops, such as like the Hog Rider, stuff in that nature, and it's really, really helpful too. They're really more for defensively, not really offensively, but you can turn it into an offensive push. But the next one I want to talk about is the Hunter. So the Hunter's also the new card that came out, and he does a lot of damage if you're close up and personal with him, because he's basically shooting a shotgun, which makes sense, and the further away you're away from him, he does less damage. So let me tell you guys, he's awesome. He's very strong. I mean, look at this. I mean, right now, he's not that, right as you can see before, like, he completely destroyed that miner when that guy played that miner right next to him. Like, he completely demolished that mortar. Like, he does so much damage close up. He's definitely not a force to be reckoned with. He's a force to be reckoned with. So, I kind of went with him this time in this match because I kind of, got a taste of how to use the Zappies. The Zappies are a lot of fun to play too. I'll share a replay with me using the Zappies too. But basically, I'll tell you one thing, guys. These 2 cards are strong. This is definitely going to probably change the game up. The last update we had before this one was like 2 months ago. So they're kind of following the same. We're kind of following the same pattern like we did before when the game first came out. Like every 2 months, there's an update. So, but this wasn't a big update, but it's definitely a game changer. I'll tell you that much. So the one thing about the Zappies though is that they're not really they don't do a whole lot of damage, but they are very good at defensively. They can be annoying too to take out. So as everyone should know, all the spells except for the tornado got nerfed because the last meta there was a lot of people using Expo Rocket, Log Bait. They completely destroyed Log Bait because the goblins got nerfed inside the Goblin Gang, regular goblins, and the Goblin Barrel. So, and I'll tell you one thing, the reason why I'm bringing this up though is because that I've noticed that if you're close to winning, ever since they've nerfed all the spells, you have to get your enemy's tower a lot lower to win. So definitely keep that in mind, because I did lose a match that I was close to winning, and my enemy's tower was really low. So just keep that in mind. Let's hop into the next replay where I just have the Zappies. This is my second time around. I really want to get the Hunter and use him. I really think he's a game changer. He does so much damage. I honestly think he's a little bit overpowered in my opinion, but we'll see how he plays out. I'm not a professional, so obviously I don't know how people who are really good at this game figure out how to use these types of cards, because I'm still learning myself how to use these cards. Obviously, I kind of, I'm starting to figure out how they're used. And for the, right here for the Zappies, like, I just knew this is a defensive card. So it took me some time to learn how to use them. As you could say, they're good against threatening pushes. You'll see right here that he's gonna play a battle ram, a Goblin Barrel, and I think Fire Spirit's down my lane. And you'll see how I use this Zappies to counter his whole entire push. Oh, he even uses a hunter. I'm sorry, he even uses a hunter too. Right, look at this. Completely shuts off the battle ram. Look at that fireball. Look at that. And then those zappies are gonna completely shut out that hunter. I completely should just push off. Just using the zappies, stun his battle ram, and then once the barbarians got close enough, and right before his goblin barrel even, got to hit the ground, I was able to counter it with the fireball. And he was playing very aggressively too. I just know, a matter of fact, that the zappies are definitely, it's basically yet another counter to the Sparky. The zappies are going to completely shut down the Sparky, which I don't have a problem with that, because ever since they buffed the Sparky, people can easily just, shove it down your throat, and it's more likely to hit your tower now. So I don't have a problem with that at all. And it's also good too against beatdown decks too. You can see right there that the zappies clearly shut down the battle ram. That is such a great counter. Look at this. And I played this. Look at this. Look at this. The battle ram did not reach my tower at all. That is amazing, guys. And I think it's kind of overpowered a little bit, just a little bit. Especially when you have 3 zappies instead of 2. We'll see what happens. We have to figure out what the meta is going to be like in the next month. And if it starts going crazy, I'm pretty sure there's going to be another balancing update, because usually Supercell figures all this stuff out within a month after a balancing update. But sometimes there's so much they can do and so much cards they can work on. They can't just fix every single card. Lock Bait's been in the meta since the summer, and other stuff too. It's just crazy, how long it took just for them to finally do something about it. But yeah, man, I can't really say anything bad about this. I mean, I hope everyone's having a great Christmas. I have finals this week. I'll get my first paycheck. I just started a new job. This whole year has been crazy. I've been through job to job, just trying to figure out the best job for myself while in college and stuff. It's, it could be a pain in the butt, I'll tell you one thing. But I just gotta work through it and just keep my head in the game. I got up really early today, which I didn't have to. But yeah. So one thing I hate the most, though, is this is kind of the reasons why I stopped using the Golem. So as you can see right here, I play my Golem in the back. He automatically just plays 9 Elixir. He plays the three Musketeers and completely destroys my tower. So that's one thing I kind of got annoyed too. That's why I kind of stopped using the Golem, because I just kind of got tired how people just started rushing your other side. I mean, which it's a good idea. It's a good strategy, which is very annoying and a nuisance. But I had a massive push. So this was like a tower for tower situation right here. I mean, that was amazing. I did a really good job of that. So I knew he had an actual deck. He had Giant 3 Musketeers. It's a pretty strong deck. But I'm hoping next year, I can stay at one job and not go from job to job. I'm still young, but I'm trying to find something that's best, that suits me. I mean, I worked at Chick-fil-A, then I started working at Planet Fitness, and then I started working at Acme. I was at Acme for most of the year, though. I quit that job because I was getting any hours, and I didn't want to be a cashier. But guess what? I'm a cashier now at Home Depot, and it's not too bad. It's different. It's definitely different than being a cashier in a grocery store. And then I worked at UPS for like 3 weeks, but I quit that job because there was this one supervisor just giving me he was just giving me a hard time because it was my first warehouse job and I wasn't really the best package handler. And, I mean, honestly, I couldn't really take the guy serious either because the job only paid $11 an hour just to load stupid packages on the back of the truck. I didn't really mind too much about, the labor work. I mean, yeah, I was bruised for most of the time I was there. But that didn't stop me to, keep working. It was just, like, the fact that, how the guy was talking to me and I just couldn't deal with it anymore, People are cruel nowadays, and it just kind of got on my nerves, and I said, you know what, I'm done. This was right here. This is what made me laugh the most. So I knew he had the Three Musketeers, and I knew, like, the first time he rushed my other side when I pushed that golem down in the far back right corner. I knew that I had to play my golem in the middle. So if he plays three, like right there, he played his Three Musketeers, and I can just easily counter them now because I have a full HP golem down. I can just easily kill him now. This is why I like the Hunter. He does so much damage. Look at that, guys. Completely would demolish those Two Musketeers. He's gonna play a Fireball to counter the Goblin Barrel. This was a 3-crown win, which was nice. I mean, my bowler was the MVP in this game. That's 3-crown we won. He was very aggressive, but he did a good. But he put on. But he sure made it a challenge. But anyway, guys, if you want to see more of my Clash Royale content, please hit that subscribe button. Please comment below and let me know what your feedback is about this update. If you think it could have been better, let me know. One last thing, too. I don't know if you guys have noticed yet, but there's also going to be another card coming out that kind of surprised me. It's called the Royal Ghost. He drips invisibly through the arena until he's startled by an enemy. Then he attacks, then he's invisible again. And then... So this is a brand new legendary card. I don't know what the hell this card's going to do, but it looks really cool, and I can't wait for it to come out in the game. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.